Hi guys, my name is Gora and welcome to my channel. I am all about print on demand nowadays, and since I discovered it, I had so much fun. Opened my own business. I tried a bit Etsy. Didn't work out so well for me so far, but I'm still learning, and I'm preparing to open my Shopify account. And so far 2023 was crazy for me because I'm still working a 9 to 5. I have a small child, and yeah, I'm very happy to be back in design. It has been more challenging than I expected because there are all around artists or wannabe artists like me, so then it makes it a bit difficult to navigate the waters. It's a learning process that brings me a lot of joy. And right now I have something here that I want to open, and I want to show you one of my favorite shirts. I'm using Printful. I don't want to combine too much with other platforms yet. So far, I find Design Maker from Printful very easy, and you can create so many ideas. With another occasion, I'm gonna make another video about this. And right now I was more interested about embroidery because that's something that doesn't get washed by the time. I want to present one of my favorite shirts that I use in my shop, and because I believe in trying the product myself first, I'm wearing one of those shirts now. I enjoyed this year customizing most of my products and gift for my family and friends, and with the shirts we had no fail. My latest one was for my small nephews from Germany. They loved it very much. They're into football, and if you search out there something similar, maybe you can find, but I could design my own and added their beautiful names, and I think the kids really enjoyed it. And now, because it's my partner's birthday, so usually I prepare 3-4 months ahead and all that, but this year was way too busy. Stressful workplace, opening my new business, trying the YouTube challenge. Yeah, it's just didn't offer me enough time to actually do all these kind of things. So here I have a nice So this is exactly the same shirt I'm wearing right now, but on different color. I have a couple of these shirts here in different colors, and I'm gonna show you. And this is something that I really enjoyed doing. So it's a very simple shirt. I enjoyed very much wearing them, so I thought to get one for my partner, but of course personal for him. And hot Dutchman who have a small windmill and his date of birth. Oh, it's really nice. It's really nice. And of course we have my emblem here. Not sure if I should have put on black maybe, but it's so soft. I think the gray one, it's even better. So you can see this is cotton heritage, and it is 55 cotton and 45% polyester. Now depends on what the blend is. I think the heather it's 65% if I'm not sure. It's very soft and warm, and I'm wearing them I don't know, for the last couple of months. I ordered for trying the embroidery on them from Printful, and I just love it. Now I ordered for my partner for his birthday, and we have here like hot Dutchman and a windmill, and since 1985. And I also, of course, included on the sleeve my company's motto. I'm wearing now an M because I hope I to lose 10 kilograms, but to be honest, if you want to make it more comfortable or have like a bigger size, I would suggest that. And I say that because if you're a bit wider here, then it's just not gonna feel great. Yeah, it's good on the length of the sleeves, you see, it's like perfect. However, and shoulders, it's perfect. But yeah, in the waist, it's just not flattering at all in this case. But anything is not flattering when you are oversized. The fabric thickness is like fair. It's not heavy at all. It's actually really, really, really nice on touch. I washed this a couple of times. We have a very rough water in the Netherlands, and I was afraid, how is this gonna look after a while? And it's just the same. One thing I want to say about the embroidery, I tried unlimited color embroidery from Printful, but also the regular one. This is the regular one, the flat. They call it flat. It's awesome. Now, I don't know if it's an issue with US, because everything gets delivered much later. I see the picking process is being delayed and all that. Everything that I designed through that comes through Latvia, it's in the same week here. So I'm a bit disappointed now. This has to be with a pair of pants that has to come from US, and unfortunately it's 30 December. On 1st of January my partner has his birthday, and he's gonna get just half of a present, and that's a bit shame. However, that's not a big deal. I just would prefer if everything would be able for Europe at least to come from Latvia, because I didn't have to have a long wait time. It's definitely worth it. So it's definitely worth it. Yeah, I really love these shirts. So what did I want to say? This is a gray. This is a gray shirt, and you saw the design. It's looking beautiful. Then this is the one that's my favorite, and I've been wearing it at work, and yeah, my colleagues are like, what are you wearing? Where is that shirt? So this is also a flat embroidery. It's like really my favorite, came up very good. And then it was a miss with these ones. I love the color, this color blue, and the material actually, it feels a bit stronger, the blue ones, compared to these are lighter for some reason. And this also came from US, and I was not very happy with the embroidery. I expected Unlimited to really be a transfer between the colors like they show in the video. However, they tried. I opened the ticket and I made a complaint, and support was very nice to help me out with another shirt. Much difference didn't come, was not so stretchy anymore. I learned 3 things. Like, when you have so dark colors, maybe use white for writing. Then do not use italic for your writings. maybe this is better, it's nicer, it's more popping. Like I cannot even read what is here, even if it's looking very cool from close, you cannot read it properly. And third, do not complicate your designs, because this has some intricate shapes. I think this is why their embroidery machine didn't do it properly, stretched too much the material, and then they were nice enough to actually help me out. But I feel a bit bad about it, because the second batch also came like this, so it's actually was my fault. They do have some nice videos that you can follow how to create proper designs on their YouTube channel, so I encourage you to watch that if you're interested in it and you want to make all your clients happy. And this is also one of my favorite designs with the cat. My son says, "Oh, bosse cat," which means upset cat in Dutch, angry cat or so. However, I love so much this color and I wear this shirt so much. The same thing, do not use a cursive. It really doesn't look good. It's too tight, and then as simple as I thought this is, it pulls the material all the way and it feels so strong. I just wouldn't do it. So yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna redesign this, because I really liked it and I really wanted to add it on my shop, but I'm not sure someone would buy this, or if they buy this design shirt, they're not gonna be happy with it. At least that's my opinion. I do the print for demand for myself, because I rediscovered myself this year and how much fun clothing brings to me. I think working for someone else opened my eyes this year. There were a lot of people from higher management that were let go. And one of them, actually two people of them, I was quite surprised, because I know they were quite an important figure in the company. So that made me think that you have nothing to say here. It's not your company. It's not something that you can do. I would like to be open and experience and explore everything that it is there before I commit to a certain audience. And that has been my focus this year. Unfortunately, yeah, I want to say I didn't put enough effort, but that would be a lie. The results are not what I expected. Etsy ate a lot of time, a lot of money, and I made zero profit from Etsy. That's because you have to go back to Photoshop, to Adobe Suite, and actually realize, oh, how does this work? What's happening with Instagram? Why are so many people that see these Indians from all over the world following my new account on Instagram? What is going on? What's happening there? Are those all scammers? Like, yeah, I don't know. Also with Etsy, like people are talking about making money. Is that applying only for US? They sell it like you can do it from all over the world, but is that true? I'm telling you no, because all those Etsy gurus are actually in US. I saw one or two guys talking about print on demand, and most of them are selling on Redbubble or Amazon merch or something. So it's really not the competition is tough. I think it would work out very good if you really design in the style of how Etsy wants. If you have like really low items to sell, something like this, I cannot sell on €20. Only the shirt itself, it's about 25, where is your profit? You have to have some margins, right? So yeah, it's not so easy as they make it sell out there, and that was disappointing, because in June, when I was pumping designs and I was excited and I loved, which by the way, when I go back to some of them now, I'm thinking I have to modify, so I want to make some nice video how I modified some of my designs. I ordered up some pair of shoes. I love them, so at least I discover something new that I like myself. At least I'm wearing my own brand now, and I hope to grow, and I hope you guys can support me and we can make this beautiful next year channel. And I want to maybe next year talk about how is living in the Netherlands, how is getting back to designing actually is. So is this going to work next year? I don't know. I said I'm gonna give it 2 years and we're gonna see what this is gonna bring. Have some fun and learn new things together, and I hope you give me some info from my videos and I grow my YouTube. Hopefully my plan is to look maybe what is out there, and if I can do more than just being a mom and being a partner and working for someone else that doesn't even know who I am. So thank you for watching my video, and I hope you watch it to the end, and see you in 2024 with very much will to grow, let's say. Yeah, will to grow. Bye.